Hey artists! Today we are going to be learning about the 5 basic elements of shape. This is going to help you become a better artist, better at drawing. And we are going to use these new elements of shape that you've learned to create a piece of abstract art. Abstract means that it doesn't look real. It's kind of like just a design using lines and shapes and colors. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is I want you guys to just watch me, and we're gonna talk, or I'm gonna talk about the 5 basic elements of shape. So there's 2 families inside of the 5 basic elements of shape. The first family is the dot and circle family. So let's start with the dots. The dots are anything roundish that's colored in. So it has to be colored in order for it to be considered part of the dot family. So it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It just has to be any shape that is roundish. That means it can't have any corners or points on it. And it has to be colored in, like I said earlier. Even a crazy shape like this would be part of the dot family because it is a shape that's colored in and it doesn't have any corners or edges or corners on it. Okay, so that is the dot family. The circle family is the same as the dot family, except the shapes are not colored in. So they're any roundish shape that is empty. These would all be considered part of the circle family. Now, remember, a shape has to be closed. So if I had something like this, that's not a shape. That would be considered a line because it's not closed. It's got that opening right there. So I would have to close it up, and now it would be considered a shape. So these are the dots. These are the circles. And then we have the lines. So I'm going to erase this. So the line family has 3 different types of lines in it. The first line is a straight line. A straight line is any line that does not bend at all. Okay, it can be thick or it could be thin. Okay, these are all straight lines because they do not bend. They can be going in lots of different directions, any direction. As long as they don't bend, they are a straight line. Okay, the next line family is the curved line. That is any line that is curved. Okay, it can't have a corner to it though, or a point. It just has to be curvy. So it could be a spiral, it could be waves. Those are all curved lines. Okay, and then the last line family is the angled line family. And that is a line that has a corner to it. Also known as an angle. Zigzag lines are angled lines. That is an angled line because it has corners to it, okay? Basically, every single thing that you could draw is made up of those 5 basic elements of shape. Let's take a look at this book, Harold and the Purple Crayon. Let's see. Let's look at this picture. This picture, if you look, the dragon has a dot for his pupil and then a circle going around it. His teeth are all angled lines. The top of his head right here is a curved line. His mouth is a curved line. The apples are part of the circle family. The tree is actually, these are all curved lines that are attached to each other. This is a curved line. It's not exactly straight. Okay, so And then the moon is made up of 2 curved lines that are put together. So anything that you want to draw, if you look for those 5 basic elements of shape, it'll make things a lot easier. And we're going to be doing a lot of practicing with the 5 basic elements of shape. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to practice using the 5 basic elements of shape, and we're going to make an abstract piece of art. That means it's just a design, okay? And you're going to have to follow my instructions to make this design. So go ahead and get yourself a piece of paper. If you have like construction paper, that's great. If not, you could just use copy paper. All right, and I'll be right back. I am actually going to be using markers to do mine. You can use crayons or whatever you have to draw with. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you can turn your paper in any direction that you want. You can have it horizontal, which is side to side, vertical, which is up and down, however you feel like having your paper. I think I'm going to put mine in the horizontal position today. Okay, now you are going to take a marker, any color you want, and use it to draw 4 straight lines on your paper, starting on the edge of the paper and running them off the edge when they are finished. It doesn't matter if they crisscross each other. So 4 straight lines starting at one edge of your paper and going off of the other. Okay, there's my first straight line. It started at one edge and it went off the other. I'm going to cross them over here. There's my second straight line. There's my third. And my 4th straight line. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 straight lines. Each one is starting at one edge of the paper and going off the other. Okay, now I want you to take another color and create 3 dots on your paper, all of different sizes and shapes. Remember, the dot family is a shape that is curved and that is colored in. So I've got 1. Now yours is not going to look like mine. I want you to make yours different. And I guess you can change colors if you want. I'm going to do mine in all orange though. There's 2, and it has to be colored in to be part of the dot family. Make that a big one. When I'm coloring with marker, I like to try and go in the same direction with my stroke so it looks neater. There we go. All right, so now I've got my 1, 2, 3 dots. Okay, now I want you to take another marker. Let's see, I think kind of like purple with this. And make a circle that touches one of your dots in some way. Now, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle, it just has to be part of the circle family. So I'm going to make a circle that touches, it's not a real circle, it's just part of the circle family that touches this dot. All right, now take a marker or a crayon or whatever you're using and make 2 angled lines on your paper anywhere you want. So 2 angled lines. I'm gonna do pink. Remember, an angled line is a line that kind of has a corner to it, like that. There's 1 angled line, 2 angled lines. Oh, and I guess that's it, just the 2 angled lines. And when you make your angled lines, they have to start on one edge, and then you go to your point, and then you turn, and they end on another edge. Same with this one. All right, now you're going to take another marker, and you are going to make a curved line that starts at one of your dots and goes off the paper. Let's see, I'm gonna do green. So it's gonna start on one of my dots and a curved line. It started on a dot and it went off of the paper, and it's a curved line because, oh, you know what, I actually made a shape in there, but it was a curved line because it's not closed. Okay, it's opened. I didn't really mean to make a shape, but you know what, that's fine. All right, let's see. Then start in the same place as you did before and make another curved line that goes off the paper somewhere else. So I'm gonna start in the same spot, and I'm gonna make another curved line that goes off of the paper. All right, now you are going to color your design in any way you want, except you have to leave 3 blank paste, or let's see, hold on, I'm reading this off something, so let's see what it says. Now color in your design any way you wish, but leave at least 3 of the blank spaces the color of your paper. So if you look at your paper, there are all these shapes that you've created now. There's a shape here, 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 here. You need to leave 3 of those the color of your paper. So in my case, it would be white. But the rest of it, you can color in however you want. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I used marker to make my lines, I think crayon might be kind of a cool way of filling in the rest of it. So let's see, I think I'm gonna leave this white, and maybe this white as well. I'm not sure. Let's see, but I'm gonna color in this shape right here, green. Maybe I'll color this shape as well. And if you want, you can even add designs inside of the shape. So for example, I might make some stripes over here. And if I'm gonna make stripes in one spot, I probably wanna do it in one more spot too, just to keep it kind of balanced. All right, so I'm gonna continue to decorate or to color in my spaces, and I will be back in a few. All right, I am finished coloring, and I had left my 1, 2, 3 shapes the color of the paper, and then the rest of it is colored in. I did some stripes on some of it, and colored just with solid colors on part of it as well. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and we're gonna be using those 5 basic elements of shape a lot in the future. So make sure you post this on Seesaw, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.